In 2019-20, the governor's budget proposes a $69.2 million increase, or not increase, but a $10 million increase to the Head Start supplemental assistance. What is the current average cost per student for Head Start, and how many additional children do you estimate the Head Start program will be able to serve with this increase?
So the additional $10 million in Head Start supplemental will allow us to add 930 slots to Head Start programs. If we look at, specifically at Head Start, we would after this investment, we would have around 7,000 students in Head Start. I can pull for you what the current cost is, but the formula goes out, and so it wouldn't tell you how much we pay per child. It would tell you how much we put out for the formula per child, but I don't have that specific information in front of me, I don't think.
And just another question on Head Start. Could you provide some information on exactly what Head Start does and provide some comparison to, pre-K counts, kind of what makes Head Start stand out?
That was one of the bigger lessons learned when I moved into administration, so great question. I'll start with the easier one, pre-K counts. Pre-K counts is traditional early childhood program. So when you look at a pre-K counts program, it's a traditional preschool. Head Start supplemental, or Head Start in itself, is a little more intensive. So in order to qualify for pre-K counts, you have to be 3 times above the federal poverty level, which is about $74,000 for a family of 4. Head Start, you had 100% the federal poverty level, so a little over $25,000 for a family of 4. So there are much more intensive supports that are put into Head Start, parenting supports, social supports, really addressing the holistic needs of kids and families, connecting the family to the program as well. So Head Start's very intensive, and pre-K counts is much more traditional of a learning environment.
Great. Just also bouncing off from one of my colleagues up here, the CTE schools. Currently, one of my counties does not have a CTE school, and we're actually pursuing the pathways, which is really exciting, engaging with our businesses and developing a program. So maybe offline, maybe we could have a conversation about
Absolutely.
how we can connect them with some of these dollars with this DCED and some other ways, because I want to make sure that they don't get left behind in this process, because what they're doing is truly changing our community and the business climate as well. The other thing, just more of a comment, I appreciate wanting to have a conversation about cyber charter reform, and I think we definitely need to do that. I would just say that it is probably the biggest conversation that comes up with all of our school districts. So maybe if we could take it from a conversation to really trying to put some meat to that and some solutions, because I think that it's an unsustainable model at this point, and I really would love to see us move in a direction that would help bring some of those dollars back to the district and truly serve those students well. So, but I would love to be a part of that conversation, and I appreciate your willingness to have that conversation.
Thank you.